Alright. Good morning, everyone. And welcome. To these sessions. So, before we start, could you please sign in, the attendance in the chat box, And for your information, this session is recorded, and I need to get your consent in order for me to record these sessions. Yeah. Okay. Uh, so may I know, can you see me and hear me clearly before I proceed with the today's lectures?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, for the response. Okay, just hold on. Okay, so we just wait like few more moments. Okay, because I still have incoming student coming in. So let they come first. Okay, then we can proceed. Okay, with our lectures. Yeah. So in the meantime, let me do like some setting. Okay, so last week, we have discussed partial of the industry's analysis. So I believe before the class ended, some of you had to leave the session because you guys had another class. But proceed till end of the industries analysis. So basically you already like watch the video, whether in on Weber, or and also whether in YouTube, as well. So I stop until the five forces model. So like I said earlier, so the reason why we need to understand the industries framework, because we need to determine the potential profit, and at the same time the threat, whenever you want to enter the business of that particular industries. Because some of the thing you might think that is very very attractive, but whenever you already understand the industry, so it might not be suitable for you to enter. So it might be something else that you can do better when you are entering the industries. So once you already enter the industries, so you know what things that you want to offer, and you know what things that you what kind of customers you might appeal to. So after that, you need to determine on who is your competitors. All right. So before we go on the competitors, so maybe we can go through on the type of the industry and the opportunity that you can offer from it. So there are basically five types of industries. So first type is the kind of new industries or emerging industries. So whereby the industries are still new, and somehow not yet have any like SOP or procedures or any standardizations yet. So maybe like for this kind of industries, maybe we can consider like Cairo Cairo how to pronounce it, Cairo currency. So I just put short form Cairo currency, because like this kind of thing still new, like Bitcoin, all those things, like digital money. So I'm not so sure what is that all about, to be honest. But I think this is kind of like new industries when it comes to the financial. So for your information, that Malaysians government already like recognize only three companies that regarding on this Cairo currency, but are still not so sure what kind of thing the government recognize. So means that there are others Cairo currency, okay, cryptocurrency, okay, still not yet, okay, being recognized, okay, because like there are some like jargon, like gray area kind of thing. So what kind of opportunity that you can have, okay, is to become the first mover, okay, advantage, so that, okay, that you can set up like certain benchmark or certain, okay, standards, okay, to that particular industries, what they can do, what you can do, what others, okay, cannot do, okay, for instance. So this is kind of the emerging, okay, industries. So whereby when it comes, okay, to the fragmented, okay, industry, so it characterized by large, okay, numbers of firms, okay. When we talk about large, it doesn't mean it has to be a big, okay, firms, okay. We can say, okay, large numbers, okay, we are referring, okay, to many, okay, or huge, okay, numbers, okay, of companies, okay. And what kind of industry, okay, that we can look, okay, into it, okay. So we can consider on consolidations, okay. So let me give you like some example, like maybe like computers, okay, not computers industries, okay, the retails, okay, business, okay, like selling, okay, computers, okay. Maybe we can take a look like in Loyat Plaza, right? So in Loyat Plaza, okay, we can see, okay, majorities, okay, of them are selling computers, okay, selling computers, okay. And at the same time, okay, you might see that most computers, okay, and computers component, okay, it's much cheaper, okay, compare to outside, okay, from Loyat, okay, Plaza, okay, if you ever notice, okay, on that. So if you ever, okay, happen to be in Loyat, okay, Plaza, right? So whenever, okay, you see this, okay, so maybe you wonder, okay, how can they sell, okay, a little bit cheaper or much cheaper compared to others. And maybe you see that most of the sellers, okay, they are not, okay, big, okay, firms, okay, they just, okay, like small time, okay, retailers. So the reason, because, okay, they have, okay, things called consolidations, okay, whereby all these small, okay, business operators, they combine together, so they form like kind of associations, okay, perhaps. And then what they do, so they represent, okay, they have like one representative, okay, okay, and buy in large quantity. So as you know, okay, whenever you buy, okay, in large quantity, so usually, okay, you will get, okay, a better or more discount compared if you buy individually. So this is what, okay, they do, okay. So consolidations, okay, somehow, okay. And number three, okay, what you can consider, okay, is the matured, okay, industry. So you have to understand on the mature, okay, industries, uh, uh, the industry, okay, is not yet, okay, declining. So you have to make sure, okay, understand, okay, the concept, okay. Mature industry, okay, means that, okay, the industries already become constant, okay, or become steady, right? At the same at this, okay, stage, okay, usually, okay, you already already in a comfort zone, because you already have the return customers, or maybe you already like sustain, okay, your customers, okay, already. So but you have to understand, okay, even though, okay, you already secure, okay, your customers, okay, it doesn't mean, okay, they will stay, okay, forever, okay, or will buy, okay, your product or your service, okay, forever, okay. Because, okay, you have to understand, at the same time, you might be facing, okay, the competitors. So in this case, okay, in order to sustain them, okay, and make sure, okay, that you will have new customers, or maybe your existing customers, okay, to buy more, okay, from you. So you need to do more on the innovations, okay, process innovation and after sales, okay, innovation. So what I can say, okay, example, okay, like for this industry, maybe, okay, from the mobile, okay, industries, okay, telecommunication industries, okay, and also maybe, okay, insurance industry and banking, okay, sectors, okay, as well, right? So the reason, okay, because like for your information, like for insurance, okay, most of Malaysians, okay, working adults, okay, mainly, okay, they have, okay, insurance, okay, already, right? So in order, okay, for the customer, okay, to maintain, okay, or to sustain or to resubscribe, okay, the service. Okay, so they need to come out, okay, with a better solution, better process. Okay, so that's why you can see, okay, lots of insurance companies, okay, these days when comes, okay, to the process, okay, it become convenient. Last time, okay, whenever you want to have insurance, okay, on health insurance, so you need to have medical, okay, checkup. But nowadays, okay, you no longer required, okay, to have, okay, medical, okay, checkup. So it based on the honesty, okay, for instance. And then, okay, for the filling, okay, the application form, okay, it now, okay, become, okay, simplified. Okay, and then, okay, the process payment also, it already become, okay, improve and improve from time, okay, time to time. Okay, so you can either, okay, go to CDM machine in the insurance, okay, company, whereby they provide the machine where you can pay, okay, the insurance, and also you can have, okay, you can do, okay, the online payment, and at the same time you can do the deduction from your account and from your credit card, okay, as well. Okay, so this is kind of the process innovation, okay, and and it will, okay, improve, okay, from time, okay, to time. Okay, when it comes to the declining, okay, industries, okay, we will see, okay, the industries that already having reductions, okay, in demand. Okay, so maybe the reason, okay, some of the this kind of industries, because some of the product life cycle, okay, if you learn, okay, marketing, right, we have the introduction, okay, early stage, the growth stage, maturity stage, and also the declining, okay, stage. So in this declining stage, right, okay, so maybe the product not product, okay, life cycle already become obsolete, or maybe the others technologies, okay, coming in. So maybe, okay, like in this, okay, situation, okay, what you need to do is to have, okay, a good leadership. Okay, good leadership, okay, that to lead, okay, the company. Because, okay, whenever you have good leadership, okay, with a creative, okay, mindset, okay, with the innovation, okay, or entrepreneurial, okay, skills, okay, so maybe, okay, they can comes, okay, on the niche market, and comes, okay, with the new inventions, okay, perhaps, okay, and at the same time, okay, they can do some, okay, cost, okay, reduction, okay, strategy, okay, somehow. Because, okay, the industries, okay, already become declining, you already like lose, okay, your customers, so you have to do, okay, something, okay, on that. And last but not least, when it comes to the global industry, so means that, okay, your business, okay, already starts to grow. Okay, grow not only locally but internationally. Okay, so in this case, okay, what you need to do, okay, either to have like a global, okay, strategy approach, okay, or growth, okay, approach, okay, whether internals, okay, grow, or externals growth, such as you can do licensing, you can do joint ventures, you can do strategy alliances. Okay, and commonly what we can see, okay, wherever, okay, the industries grow, especially food and beverage, okay, business, okay, they do what they do, franchising, okay, for instance. Okay, because, okay, it's much easiest way, okay, because you get, okay, the money from the franchisee when they buy, okay, your business method, and then you get, okay, the royalty payment, okay, on it. Okay, so we can take a look, like in Malaysia we have companies like Ultra White Coffee, we have tea leaf, okay, for instance. Okay, and we also have, okay, secret recipe. So they already have presence, okay, in abroad, okay, in Southeast Asia, okay, region, in Singapore, in Thailand, and also in Indonesia, okay, as well. So that is the kind of the industries type and the opportunity that you can proceed, okay, on it. Right, so let me check first on the chat box whether you have questions. Okay, no questions so far. So let me check. Okay. Okay, so now we move on, okay, to the competitors, okay, analysis. Okay, so just now, not just now, okay, last week, already like discussed on the industries, okay, analysis. So whenever, okay, you already identify the opportunity, so usually you know, okay, what areas that you want to focus, okay, what things that you want, okay, to do, okay, basically. So from the industries, you know the areas of your focus, means that the segmentation. So from the segmentation means that uh you know basically, okay, the area, okay, and then the product that you're going to offer, okay, from that segmentation. So from that segmentation, you will have okay the market. From the market, okay, you will have okay your potential customer or the target okay market or customers. Okay, but at the same time, okay, you cannot be happy yet, because okay, you have to understand the target customers or the target market is just only your prospect. Okay, so that's why we call the target, because you want to aim okay to that particular okay group or to specific group, but they not yet okay buy or use okay your product okay or your service, because at the same time customers okay may have okay others option or choices okay which is from your competitors okay as well. So before okay you can win okay your customers okay, you need to make yourself okay differently. Okay, do the positioning okay somehow placing yourself okay different and attract okay the customer. So in order to do that, so you need to have okay the analysis about your competitors. So it's much more a detailed study about your competitors. Okay, and whenever you understand okay your competitors, whether their strengths and their weakness, okay, so you can do okay this okay information okay in order to strategize okay your companies. Right. So whenever okay you do the competitors analysis, okay, so you basically okay need to obtain this kind of thing, the competitive okay intelligence. So it's actually an information okay about your competitors. Right. So where to get okay these okay informations, okay, basically you can always buy okay their product okay and maybe dismantle and study about their product. Okay, and also you can always attend okay the conference and trade shows, okay, because okay during the trade show and conferences, okay, they will have showcase of their latest prototype, okay, latest product, okay, latest offering and so on. So from there you can do like some analysis about what okay they have and what you don't have, okay, for instance. And maybe okay you can always okay look okay their website, okay, and then like at the same time you can do the subscription okay like from the Google, okay, and Yahoo okay emails okay alert. But maybe like this day okay maybe we go more on Google's okay alert. Okay, so that's why okay like sometimes you might receive okay the newsletters okay and so on okay and so forth. It means that they're updates. Okay, at the same time you can always okay read okay from the secondaries data, maybe from the magazine and also from website bloggers and others okay as well. And okay, but it much better okay if you can straight away talk okay to the customers, okay, and then maybe you can ask them okay what motivate them okay to buy your product, or maybe what motivates them okay to buy okay the competitors product. Okay, and then from there okay you know okay what things okay and niche, okay, and things that you can offer okay to the customer. So maybe I can share with you a little bit okay when I was working in the telecommunication okay companies. Okay, at one time okay when I approached, because I was in the sales okay and marketing okay division. So um at one point okay the customers already like are switching okay to another's okay competitors, because it much more cheaper. Okay, because the customers actually using the VoIP for telecommunication. Okay, so maybe like what we are having okay right now, okay, the online okay lecturing okay is actually okay voice over internet okay protocol, so we call it as a VoIP. Okay, somehow. Okay, so that's why like sometimes when we have okay the VoIP, the lines okay, some of you might get okay the line okay properly, like some of you okay might get okay the line okay delay a bit. Okay, sometimes you might receiving okay echo okay in certain okay areas. So because why? Because we are using the VoIP okay protocol, okay, when having okay this communication. But for telecommunication okay like telecom, okay, I work in telecom. Okay, so we when we do okay the telecommunication call, okay, we don't use okay the VoIP, we use okay direct okay line. So that's why the line okay mostly very clear. Okay, but the competitors okay not using okay the direct line, so they are using the VoIP. So we approach to the customers okay and ask okay why okay they change okay to the competitors. So usually okay they say okay cost and cost. Okay, so because of this case, so we identify, okay, so because, okay, for your information, when we are in telecommunication, okay, industry, so the pipeline, okay, the line, okay, actually it already have the sunk cost. So means that, okay, whatever the customer use, okay, or not, okay, the cost, okay, is already sunk. Okay, so means that, okay, the cost is already there, so it can be determined, okay, by you, whether you want to set, okay, what kind of price, okay, basically, okay, somehow. So Telkom Malaysia, okay, at one point, okay, they have, okay, the standard, okay, costing. So the standard costing, okay, so it's not, okay, somehow, okay, user, okay, friendly, because like some, okay, customer, they want to have like customized, okay, that certain particular area, okay, so you need to have like certain charge, okay, minimum charge, okay, for instance, because like certain area, okay, they might not, okay, use, okay, frequent, okay, but Telecom Malaysia, okay, they put, okay, at lump sum, okay, so the customer don't like it. So we came out, okay, with the solution, okay, that for this particular area, so you will have like this particular charge, okay, and then this least, okay, area, so you will have like zero cost, or maybe like very very minimal cost, okay, and the customer so happy, okay, on that, because why? Because they prefer Telecom Malaysia, but because, okay, the pricing that we offer, okay, that time, okay, is way too expensive for them, because for your information, the business, okay, usually, okay, they try, okay, to reduce cost, okay, and maximizing, okay, the cost, because at the same time they need to pay all the expenses, okay, as well. So from that, okay, we managed to counter back most of our losing, okay, customers, okay, that time. So that's why, okay, it's much better for you to talk, okay, to them, and what makes them to buy, okay, the competitors product instead, okay, of your product, okay, as well. Okay, so these are the information. So what you will do, okay, with this information, okay, basically, sorry, okay, so whenever you have this information, so usually you need to prepare the table, okay, or we call it as a competitive analysis script. So all this information that you gain from your competitors, so you need to have the table, so you have to do the comparison between your company or your product and between the competitors, okay, product. All right, so this is how, okay, it go. Okay, so this is one of the example, okay, that you can see, okay, and even, okay, you can have it in your notes. So let's say this is your company, Espresso Fitness, and then the other four, okay, is your competitors. And please bear in mind, when we talk about the competitors, we are talking about, okay, who's your direct or indirect, okay, competitors, okay, somehow. So we might not, okay, um uh put, okay, the future, okay, competitors, because they're not yet, okay, your competitors, and in fact, okay, they not yet offer anything, so it can be either direct or indirect competitors that compete, okay, with you. So let's say, okay, if like this, okay, gym, okay, so I think like Espresso Fitness, maybe, okay, is a gym, okay, a studio. So let's say, okay, there are others, okay, gym, okay, somehow, but it's not located, okay, to your area, okay, so maybe like this Espresso, let's say it's located in Ipoh, but another like Cyback, okay, Star Trek, and others, okay, maybe located in KL or in Kampar. So they are not your competitors, okay, for your information, because you have to understand, okay, you are targeting, okay, specific group in that particular area. So like these others, like four, okay, for instance, maybe you came from different, okay, locations, so you cannot include it. So you are actually, okay, include, okay, maybe, okay, the other gyms, okay, that located in Ipoh area only, because, okay, these, okay, like gyms, okay, perhaps are targeting the same, okay, customers or same target market. So from here, okay, so you will have, okay, the information, okay, like features, engagement, durability, feedback, and so on and so forth. So you might be looking, okay, so maybe that you have, okay, these, okay, features, and perhaps, okay, that others features, okay, you have to be honest, okay, when you are doing, okay, the competitive, okay, analysis screen, okay, because why? Because you need to analyze, okay, later on, okay, what you can do and what you cannot do. So you cannot do the sugar coating, so everything good, okay, so you are in the denial, okay, actually. So you need to be honest, okay, for in yourself, okay, when do the comparison. So if the competitors is good, okay, in that particular area, and you're not good, okay, and also you have to do the comparison, and then you do the analysis why, okay, they are good, why you're not good, okay, somehow. But for your information, when you are showing, okay, to public, okay, of course, okay, you will not show, okay, the disadvantage, okay, in your company. Because why? Because you are doing, okay, business, you are selling, okay, and then you are persuading, okay, your customers. So I don't think that you will tell that your company's, okay, no good. Same goes when you are presenting your business model, business plan. It's a selling tool. So I don't think that you say, okay, my company no good, okay, and then we don't have, okay, enough, okay, resources and so on to investors. So you're not, okay, it's not convincing, okay, to let, okay, the investor or lenders, okay, to invest your company. So whenever, okay, you show, okay, to, for instance, to show to the public, okay, I can show you like this kind of example. Okay, so maybe like this kind of telcos, okay, companies, okay, mobile, okay, companies, okay. So maybe you know, okay, company, okay, is this, okay, that maybe like this is Celcom, okay, and when they do the comparison, right? Okay, so of course, like in Malaysia, because we are restricted, okay, with the rules and regulation, we cannot like mention the companies or the competitors' name. But somehow, okay, we can use like the term of colors, okay, or maybe like their tagline, okay, perhaps, okay, like give like some hint, okay, that whenever customer look at it, okay, maybe like these red colors, yellow colors, okay, basically, okay, the customers know, okay, which, okay, telcos company, okay, that Celcom, okay, referring, okay, to. So whenever, okay, they give, okay, these, okay, to customers, okay, or their potential, so of course they will tell, okay, the good things about them, okay. 28 cent compared to 72 and 90 cents, 2 cent compared to 7 cent and 8 cents, and then 8 cents compared to 7 cent and 8 cents, okay, as well, okay. Even though, okay, the competitors, okay, beat, okay, Celcom, but of course, okay, the difference, okay, not so significant, okay. Because why? Because whenever you show to your audience, okay, so you it need to be convincing, okay, enough, okay, to let them, okay, to subscribe or to buy, okay, your service, okay. But whenever, okay, you do, okay, inside the organization, you can always, okay, uh okay, do this, okay, and let, okay, people know, okay, not let people know, let the inside, okay, companies know, okay, your your weakness, okay, and also your strength, and at the same time, okay, do the analysis in order to strengthen, okay, your company. So these are some kind of example, okay, and then like this kind of example, okay, and that's it, okay, for today's, okay, lectures, okay, on industries analysis, okay, and competitors, okay, analysis. So is there any questions, okay, before I move on, okay, to uh business, okay, model? Is there any question, anyone? Okay, so if no question, okay, maybe I can proceed, okay, with business model, yeah. Okay, so this is what I want to see, okay, in your business, okay, plan. Okay, so one part of it, okay, the industries analysis, and also the competitors, okay, analysis. So this is how, okay, you need to do. Okay, so now, okay, take a look, okay, on chapter, okay, 6. Okay, so before that, I need to look whether we have student in this session. Okay. All right. So take a look, okay, on this, okay, business model. Okay, so like I promised, okay, so I will illustrate, okay, later, okay, once I explain to you, okay, in this topic. Because business model, okay, for your information, is a diagram. So basically what you see, okay, in this, okay, lecture slide, okay, so they are actually not showing, okay, any diagram. So they just emphasize, okay, on the components, okay, of business model that need or required, okay, um to be included, okay, in the diagram. So today's objective, okay, of um of business business model, okay, so you need to understand or describe what is a business model. And then, okay, even though you have, okay, the business model, you have to understand that at one point, okay, the competitors will understand, okay, your how your business works, okay, and after that, okay, they might, okay, imitate or improve, okay, from what you offer. Okay, so in this case, so you need to come up with the innovation, okay, upgrade or enhancement, okay, of your business, okay, model. Okay, so I believe all companies like Netflix, okay, and like Dell's, okay, companies, okay, they have, okay, innovation in their business, okay, model. Okay, even though they already be success, okay, last time, but they cannot be like so happy yet, so they need to have, okay, different approach, okay, in their business, okay, model. And then, okay, why, okay, you need to make sure that having clearly articulated means that, okay, understanding about the business model. So I will discuss it later. So there are four, okay, reasons, okay, why, okay, you need to have better understanding about the business model. And you have to understand that business model also derive, okay, from the value chain, okay, as well. And also, okay, it comes, okay, from the previous, okay, analysis, from the feasibility analysis, and also from the industries and competitors, okay, analysis. Because from this analysis, basically, you describe, okay, of how you're going, okay, to compete, okay, in a marketplace. And then, okay, you cannot be like so optimistic about your business model, okay, means that, okay, overconfident and over, okay, optimistic on it, because it might lead to fatal flaw, okay, to the ruin, okay, of your business model. So there are two, okay, common reason why business model fail, that I will share it later. And then um we move, okay, along the components of business model. So there are four components, okay, namely in the business model: from the core strategy, strategy, okay, resources, partnership participants, okay, and also customers, okay, interface. So this one, okay, is not business model. This one are the four major or common components, okay, that need to be included in the diagram. Okay, and from four, okay, major component, okay, so we will discuss, okay, on each, okay, issues, okay, whereby under one of the components, okay, you might, okay, be looking on the blind, okay, spot, okay, whenever you do the business model thing. Business model, okay, when it comes to the missions, okay, sometimes it cannot be like so common, okay, so general, or it cannot be like so not detailed, I can say like so narrow, so that, okay, whenever you make it like so narrow, the customers might not be looking other thing, okay, that you can offer, okay, somehow. So we will go through, okay, later. And then, okay, we will take a look on the core competency and the resources, okay, that the companies, okay, can offer. Okay, is there any student coming in? No. Okay, and then we will take a look, okay, we will not like look so much on the supply chain management. And then, okay, we will take a look on the fulfillment, okay, and support. So fulfillment and support, okay, falls under the customers interface. Customers interface, okay, we have, okay, three things that you need to look at. But commonly, okay, when we talk about customers interface, we are talking about how you communicate, okay, with your target, okay, customers. Okay, so it can be how you going, okay, to have, okay, the target market, okay, how you going to aim, okay, your customer, okay. And then, okay, we will talk on the service, and which is the fulfillment and support. And also, okay, on the pricing, okay, structure, okay. So whenever you have the offer, okay, what kind of pricing, okay, that is much more, okay, suitable. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this is something, not anything. It's just like a coach, okay, for today. So let's take a look. Okay, so in order for you to understand, okay, first of all, okay, you have to distinguish, okay, the business model, okay, and also business plan. Because they mostly use interchangeably. Okay, whereby, okay, that sometimes you see business plan, sometimes, okay, business, okay, model. But most of the time, okay, whenever you see business plan, you will always see, okay, there will always be business model inside the business plan, because they are actually interrelated. But the main difference between um, business model and business plan, that business plan is actually a narrative, what you're going to achieve, and then you tell to the audience, to the readers, what you're going to do, okay narratively, right? While on the business model, you still tell what you're going to do, but you describe it with the figure, with the diagram. Sometimes you have the PowerPoint, you show the diagram. Sometimes you might have the figures, or the sample, in order to describe how you're going to compete in the marketplace, and to achieve competitive advantage and be better compared to your competitors. So in a layman term, what we can what we can describe about the business model is how you're going to make money better than your competitors. But of course, during the examination, please don't use that layman term. So please use proper wording, that a diagram that used to describe something, especially how the companies going to compete in the marketplace in order to achieve competitive advantage by using the resources that they have, the customers interface they have, what else, the strategy, the core competency, the core strategy they have, and also the partnership participants they have, somehow. All right. So the term of business model is used to include all the activities, all the components that I mentioned just now, the four components, how the market or the companies compete in the marketplace. Okay, so take a look first on the Dell's business model. So whenever you see this, so basically this is not, so I do not want you to misunderstood here. So this is actually not a business model, yeah. So this is actually a process flow process flow, of how Dell's produce the computers, their computers, when they first started the business. So this is not a business model. Don't get confused. Even though the title put their business model, so they actually in this slide, they not even include uh the diagram at all. So this is the process flow. So take a look, what makes Dell's business success, their business model success. So basically, like I already like highlighted here. Sorry, I, I already highlighted here, that why Dell's business model so success. Maybe you can recall just now I mentioned four components just now. So on the suppliers, Dell's, Michael Dell's, have very good relationship with the suppliers. So I don't say that the competitors not having good relationship with the supplier, but at the same time, Dell's having way better compared to suppliers. It's just like whenever you have friends. So maybe nowadays you have like terms like friends, like close friends, and then you are very close with your friend, so that's why we call it as a BFF, best friend, forever, for instance. So means that which one is better. So of course people say BFS is much better compared to uh close friend, because they know very better, and then of course BFF, they will give better priority to one to another compared to normal friend and close friends. For instance, same goes like Dell. They are having a very close relationship with the supplier. So that's why here we can see they can obtain the components from the manufacturers, and instantly send to Dell. Even though Dell, whenever they started the business, they start at home, but because he's having good relationship, so that's why the components come the manufacturers of the computers component, they can set it immediately to Dell. After that, we take a look for the customers. So they having a very good relationship with the customers, good communication with the customers, because you see customers straight away place order through it phone or the internet, okay, and then they are much more on the customers, okay, oriented, okay, while on the traditional, okay, manufacturers, okay, so they're not, okay, uh based on the customers, okay, order, okay, so usually, okay, typical company, okay, they usually, okay, they will have forecast, okay, demand. Okay, so okay, let me share you. Okay, when I was, okay, in telecommunication, so let's say, okay, for the next year's, okay, projection. So let's say this is 2021. So usually, okay, at a quarter, okay, of any years, every years, okay, we need to forecast for next year's, okay, sales. So in order, okay, to forecast, so we need, okay, to make, okay, the forecast demand. So we will take a look on the environment, okay, happen, okay, the developments, okay, happen, then we do, okay, the forecast demand, okay, and then they will obtain, okay, the sub component from the suppliers, just like, okay, Dell, okay, but maybe Dell, okay, get much faster, okay, they also get, okay, but not as fast, okay, as a Dell, and then at the same time they have to produce, okay, the basic component and assemble, okay, the PC. So Dell's also, okay, assemble the PC. So in this case, okay, compared to the traditional manufacturers, okay, so of course, like IBM, Hewlett Packard, they're big companies, so of course they have this capability. But at the same time, even though Dell's, okay, assemble computers from the home, from the backyard, okay, but they are equivalent, okay, with the traditional manufacturers, okay. So this is what we call core competency, the capability, okay, the skill, okay, the expertise, okay, that Dell's, okay, pose. Okay, so even though they are small, okay, they have this capability equal to this, okay, company. So that's why, okay, it gives, okay, competitive advantage, okay, to them. Okay, and then you have to understand, since that, okay, that Dell, okay, okay, is there any student coming in? No. Okay, so since that, okay, Dell, okay, get the customers, okay, from the phone or internet, okay, so they can straight away ship, okay, to customers using the courier service. This courier service, okay, we can say as a partnership participant, okay, the couriers company that help, okay, Dell's, okay, to deliver it, okay, quickly, okay, while on the conventional or traditional manufacturers case, so since that, okay, they not yet have the customers, because why? Because they just do the forecast demand. You see the forecast demand, okay, here. Okay, just wait, got student. Okay, got student, okay, who cannot, okay, connected, okay, to the session, okay, but it's okay, never mind, okay, no worry, okay, I won't penalize you, okay, because we understand, okay, the situation, okay, some place, okay, have, okay, good connection, some place, okay, might not have, okay, good connection. So that's why, okay, I say, okay, the VoIP, okay, it have, okay, wide, okay, um okay, coverage, okay, but it doesn't mean, okay, it has, okay, certain, okay, good qualities. Okay, so maybe I have students coming in. All right. Okay, so where was I? Okay, just now. Okay, so like just now I mentioned, okay, that, okay, so that the conventional or traditional manufacturers, okay, they don't have the customers yet, because why? Because they do the forecast demand. So they are forecasting, projecting. So that's why, okay, the end product, okay, they have to store it in a warehouse, whereby in this case Dell's, okay, case, okay, because, okay, they already have, okay, the existing customer placing the order straight away, okay, so they do not need to place, okay, or store, okay, their finished, okay, goods, okay, because otherwise, okay, it becomes, okay, very costly, okay, have have storage, okay, place, okay, because, okay, to have like warehouse, okay, to store, okay, huge, okay, many things, okay, is very costly, okay, when it comes to the rental, Okay, but so that's why, okay, like traditional manufacturers, okay, so the cost, okay, is very expensive, because at the same time they have to store, okay, the PC in the warehouse, whereby Dell, okay, ship, okay, directly, okay, to customer, and they also have, okay, good relationship with the couriers companies, okay, apart from the customers. Okay, and then it ship, okay, to retailers, okay, either traditional manufacturers, okay, because, okay, they not yet, okay, have, okay, the customers, so it still sit, okay, or place, okay, into the shelf, okay, until it's sold, okay, to the customers. But on the other hand, on Dell's, okay, case, okay, so it straight away be shipped, okay, to the customer, to the doorstep, and it can be delivered within 24 to 48, okay, hours, okay, for your information. So that's why, okay, at that time, okay, Dell's, okay, business, okay, becomes so success, because, okay, he managed to simplify, okay, first, okay, the process flow, okay, and of course, okay, uh with the good, okay, business model, okay, with the with the suppliers, with the customers, okay, with others partners, okay, and also, okay, with the strategy, okay, that they are that Dell, okay, is having. So that's why, okay, they become, okay, so success, and others, okay, competitors, okay, it's hard to imitate what Dell, okay, was doing, okay, that time. So that's why, okay, Dell, okay, become so success. But this time, okay, what we can see that that uh that the competitors also, okay, already like adapting to what Dell, okay, is doing. So that's why, okay, at the same time, okay, Dell, okay, have to comes out, okay, with this kind of this business model innovations. Okay, but before, okay, we talk on the business model innovation, maybe we can take a look how the business model looks like. And for your information, the business model does not have, okay, any like specific, okay, formatting. Okay, so that's why, okay, you can see it has like different design, okay, and different, okay, approach. Okay, but for my class, okay, I will emphasize more on the business model canvassing, which is the 9 block, okay, of business model, because this is the model that I learn, okay, frequently, okay, from every workshop, and from many, okay, marketings, okay, gurus, okay, for your information. And in fact, okay, I believe, okay, that the 9 block of business model is a powerful, okay, model, okay, because it describe all, mostly all the elements. So whenever people see, okay, at the diagram, okay, basically okay, you will the readers, okay, already like basically, okay, know almost more than half, okay, about what you're going to do. Maybe further elaboration are required, okay, for that, okay, business, okay, model. Okay, so this is one of the example, okay, of the business model. Okay, and then, okay, and then the most famous one, like I say, this one. Okay, even like Coca-Cola also use, okay, the 9 block, okay, business model. So I will illustrate to you, okay, how to comes up with this, okay, later. So these are the components. So you do not need to worry, okay, whenever you see the 4 components just now, and then like this component, okay, some of it, okay, not, okay, from the 4 component, because, okay, the 4 component, okay, maybe, okay, you can put it, okay, in a different, okay, type, okay, of model, but at the same time you can always, okay, include it, okay, in the block of business model, because this one, okay, they have like 9 components. Okay, but the one that we learn, okay, only have, okay, 4 components. There's no problem, okay, on it, because like actually, okay, the things is almost similar, so it's just like you add up more features, okay, or more components, okay, on it. Okay, there's no issue. Same goes like business plan. Okay, some of them require you to have like 10 pages, 15 pages. Some of you, okay, are required to have like 20 pages. Okay, so different, okay, it has like different, okay, formatting, but most of the time they will have like one, okay, a few essential, okay, content, okay, in the business plan or the business, okay, model. Okay, the core, okay, things. Okay, and then the other thing, okay, is just like, okay, to add value, okay, in that particular, okay, diagram. All right, and then, okay, it can be done, okay, like this. Okay, because like I say, it doesn't have, okay, the standard, okay, formatting. It depends, okay, on how you're going, okay, to convey, okay, to your audience, okay, make them, okay, want to see, okay, or look at your business, okay, model. Okay, and then we take a look, okay, why, okay, need to understand, okay, uh, on the business model. So again, it's much more on the uh, continuity, okay, from the previous, okay, analysis, especially from the feasibility analysis and industries, okay, analysis. And of course you still, okay, need to ask, okay, whether it's realistic to enter the business, okay, or not. And then, okay, you have to make sure that all elements, okay, the components, okay, inside the business model works together. Okay, so the reason, okay, why, okay, business, okay, works together, okay, why, because you have to understand, okay, let's say if you have, okay, uh okay, increasing, okay, in sales, okay, which is good, okay, in your business, but at the same time, okay, the others component, okay, cannot support, like the suppliers, your suppliers, okay, cannot deliver, okay, the raw material for you to produce, okay, the production. So of course you cannot fulfill the customers, okay, needs, okay, as well. So let's say, okay, if the supplier, okay, can fulfill, okay, your requirement, okay, then you can produce, okay, the production. But it doesn't mean, okay, that you have the core competency to produce it in huge, okay, quantity. So that's why, okay, you have to look, okay, all every aspect of the component, whether, okay, they are fit together, and also whether they can work, okay, together, okay, as well. Okay, and then at the same time you have to make sure that everyone understand, okay, your business model. Okay, it's not only you. Okay, if only you understand the business model, okay, we can say in bahasa, okay, you short sendiri. Okay, others don't understand what you are actually, okay, do. Okay, so that's why, okay, in my class, okay, I will ensure, okay, that if not 100% understand, okay, my lectures, okay, at least, okay, 50% to 60%, okay, from my lecture, you guys can understand what I'm trying, okay, to deliver. Okay, so like this, okay, so whenever, okay, not every, whenever, okay, people not understand what you up to and what you are doing, okay, so that's why, okay, it might lead, okay, to the fatal flaw of the business, okay, model. So that I will share it later. Okay, so like I said, there's no standard, okay, business format, okay, of the standard format of business model. But like I say, okay, like that whenever, okay, along the time, okay, people, okay, competitors, okay, might understand, okay, what you're up to. So that's why, okay, like maybe you can see, okay, that maybe like at one time, okay, last time, okay, before we have, okay, Grab Food, okay, or Food Panda or other, okay, food delivery companies. Okay, so maybe we can see, okay, that when it comes to the delivery, I think in my personal opinion, Domino's, okay, was a great company when it comes to the delivery. Okay, compared to others, okay, like Pizza Hut, okay, maybe to KFC's, okay, to McDonald's, okay, for your information. Okay, this is based on my personal, okay, experience, okay, dealing, okay, with this, okay, company, okay, before we have, okay, Grab Food, okay, and Food Panda. Okay, so what I can say that okay, Domino's, okay, Pizza, okay, have, okay, a good strategy, okay, on the business model when it comes to the delivery. It's very, very fast. Okay, but when times, okay, pass by, okay, people will start to understand. So that's why, okay, like these days, okay, when we order food, right, okay, even though when we order, okay, Domino's, right, okay, we maybe like less use, okay, their Domino's, okay, delivery. So we are using, okay, maybe Grab Food, okay, and others, okay, food delivery, okay, service. Because, okay, uh you can see, okay, that Grab and others, okay, food delivery service, okay, they can deliver much faster, okay, or same, okay, or similar, okay, with the Domino's, okay, because everyone already like know, okay, what, okay, Domino's, okay, is doing, okay, for instance. So in this case, okay, so Domino's had to do like the business model innovation. So maybe not from the delivery, maybe from others, okay, service, okay, as well. So that's why you can see that apart than delivery, okay, maybe you can see like Domino's, okay, whenever, okay, the customers, okay, already arrive, okay, they just like step out from the shop, okay, and straight away like give, okay, the food, okay, the pizza, okay, to the customers. Okay, so this is what is meant by the business model, okay, innovation. Before this, we don't have this kind of service. Same goes like during the MCO, okay, whereby, okay, at one time, okay, people are not allowed to dine in inside the restaurant, but but the business restaurant, okay, operators see that the customers, the people, okay, are tempting, okay, to dine in, okay, in the restaurant. So that's why, okay, they have the concept that okay, you can dine in, but you cannot like dine in a restaurant, but you can park in front of in front of the restaurant, okay, and can dine, okay, inside the car. So they give you the tray and all those things, okay, and then you eat inside the car, because okay, the human natures, okay, somehow, okay, they want, okay, to be, okay, with people, okay, surrounding, okay, that's the human, okay, natures, okay, for your information. So that's why, okay, why people like to dine in, okay, or lepak, okay, with many people, because it's a nature, okay, of human, okay, somehow. Okay, so this is what we call the innovation, okay, the business model, okay, innovation. So means that you create, okay, new opportunity instead of instead of waiting for new opportunity. So you are creating, okay, another, okay, business, okay, opportunity. So same goes, okay, like Netflix, okay, at one maybe now, okay, Netflix, okay, is a video streaming, or maybe like the movie, okay, streaming, okay, from the internet, okay, so you can watch it, okay, through your smart TV and maybe from your computers, okay. But last time, okay, their business, okay, was not, okay, on the online, okay, video, okay, streaming. So they much more on the rental, okay, on the DVD, the CDs, okay, and also the laser disc, okay, at one time. So the ideas get derived because, okay, due to the late date and late fees. Okay, last time, okay, I do not know about your generation. During my time, so whenever we want to watch movie, okay, apart than watching from the apart watching, okay, to cinemas, okay, we can rent, okay, the DVD, the videotape, okay, somehow. Okay, but of course, okay, it's just like when you borrow books from the library, so they must be a due date. So if you over or pass on due date, okay, there will be penalty. So like Netflix, okay, at one time, okay, they make it like no, okay, due date, no late fee, okay, that they're having, okay, that flat fee, okay, unlimited, okay, rental. But whenever the competitors already like understand, okay, what they are doing, so that's why, okay, they shift out, okay, move out, okay, to another, okay, kind of business, okay. And at the same time, okay, that current the present day, okay, that you can see that others, okay, companies, okay, also is doing, okay, what is Netflix is doing. So at the same time, okay, improvement, innovation are required, okay, from time, okay, to time, okay, as well. So it will evolve, okay, from time, okay, to time, okay, on the business model. So you cannot like stick, okay, to one, okay, business model and happy for it. Okay, so this is a kind of Netflix, okay, business model canvassing. Okay, you see, okay, Netflix also use, okay, the 9 block of, okay, of business model. Okay, and then, okay, how the business, okay, model, okay, emerge, okay, basically, okay, it emerge, okay, from these, okay, activities, okay, from the main activity, primary activities, and also from the support, okay, activities. Maybe you wonder, okay, if we already have, okay, these activities, okay, why in the first place we have to come out, okay, with the business, okay, model. All right, so simple. The reason, okay, why, okay, we need to come with the business, okay, model, because you have to understand that in the business model, okay, even though we have, okay, all these activities, okay, if you look at the business model, but when it comes to the business model, okay, they only emphasize, uh, not only, okay, they much more emphasize, okay, on the area they really really good at it. Okay, so maybe like the competitors good at this area, okay, so uh your business cannot good at this area, so you emphasize on another thing. Okay, I give you an example like A Asia, okay, for instance. So of course, okay, A Asia have all these, okay, activities, but of course, okay, I can what we can see that A Asia is really really good at marketing and service, not marketing and sales. Okay, when it comes to service, okay, on average, okay, service, but they emphasize more on this. So that's why even though, okay, people complain, okay, people say bad things about A Asia's, okay, people can still, okay, get, okay, the service, okay, because why? Because they're really good at marketing and sales, okay, because the CEO itself, okay, is a good marketer, so he is good at looking the opportunity on this. okay, and at the same time, okay, on the operations, okay, as well. So that's why, okay, in order for this, okay, to be so success, okay, so they need, okay, to have, okay, good operation, okay, as well. At the same time, okay, Asians, okay, might probably, okay, good, okay, at this, okay, human resource, okay, so they just recruit, okay, the talented, okay, candidates, okay, that can work under pressure, that can do, okay, multi, okay, tasking. And at the same time, okay, on the technology, okay, on the IT, so on the booking, all those things, okay, so maybe, okay, they at the same time they are good, okay, at it, okay, on the firm infrastructure and resource procurement they have, okay, but maybe they would not emphasize so much, so they will emphasize, okay, the area they good at. Okay, so this is what, okay, we do, okay, in the business model, we emphasize the area that we really really, okay, good, okay, at. Okay, and at the same time you're not neglecting, okay, others, okay, activities, because, okay, others activity will support. And at the same time, like some of the activities, okay, they might, okay, outsource, okay, to third parties. Okay, just like Utah's, okay, for instance. So we are much more, okay, specialized. Okay, our core competency is more on the education. Okay, on the education. So that's why, okay, most candidates, okay, graduate, okay, right after 6 months they easily get job. Okay, because our core competency is this, okay, education. But when it comes maybe to the security, right, okay, yes, okay, Utah have our own, okay, securities, okay, officers, but at the same time, okay, we outsource the securities guard, okay, to guard our universities, okay, because, okay, we don't have that kind of specialties, okay, to do, okay, this kind of guarding, but we have, okay, that we have securities of officers, but more on the officers, okay, to do it, okay, but we outsource others, okay, to support, okay, that um uh that operation, okay, universities, okay, operation, okay, somehow. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, with that. And same goes, okay, like the photocopy, okay, machine. So we have our photocopy machine, computers, and so on. But when it comes, okay, to the maintenance and repair, okay, all those things, okay, we have to call, okay, outsiders, okay, to do it. We have, okay, IT executive IT officers, okay, but they just, okay, monitor and do like some, okay, basic things, okay, in order to make sure the operation, okay, becomes smooth. But when it comes to the complicated, okay, things, we have to outsource, okay, uh to third parties, okay, as well. Okay, so that is the kind of business models, okay, for Utah's, okay, for instance. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear the concept of the value change, okay, and where the business model, okay, emerge. Okay, so now, okay, so before, okay, we go, okay, why, okay, business model fail, okay, maybe we can take a look, okay, like just now, what we do, okay, with the value chain, okay, like just now, like Asia, okay, it doesn't mean, okay, that you have to follow like one particular primary activity. It can be a combination from the primary activity, or maybe from the support activities. So let's say if the support activity you're not good, so you're only good at this area, so you can also emphasize on this area. It doesn't mean it has to be like five of it, maybe like two of it, okay, that you're good, so you emphasize more on it. So it's just, it's been described here. It can be single activities, it can be interface between one stage, okay, of the value chain and another, and one of the support activities, okay, such as, okay, human resource, okay, management. Either way, so you just look the area that you really really good at. Okay, okay, so let me have take the drink first because my lips already becoming dry. Okay, guys, any questions? Okay, any questions? No question? Okay, so if no question, okay, I shall proceed, okay, to the next, okay, things, yeah. Right. Okay, so we will take a look, okay, on this. Okay, why business model fail? Okay, so that's why, okay, like I said just now, okay, that everyone, okay, need to understand, okay, the business model. Not only, okay, the people inside the organization, but at the same time the customers also. If not, okay, all, okay, the thing inside the business model, but the concept that you trying, okay, to convey. okay, that you try, okay, to do, okay, so that, okay, it will not be misunderstood, okay, by the customers. So the reason why the business model fail, because it misunderstood by the customers, okay, misread, okay, by the customer, misunderstanding by the customers. So for instance, okay, like this, okay, company like pet.com, okay, so they sell, okay, online pet food, okay, through their website, okay, but it be misunderstood by the customer. So the customers thought whenever they place the order, okay, from this, okay, company, they can get, okay, straight away the food, okay, in 30 minutes, in 1 hours, okay, perhaps. But somehow, okay, the customers, okay, will get within 48 hours, okay, of the pet food, okay. But usually, okay, the customers, okay, they why, okay, they buy, okay, the things online, because they are expecting, okay, to get, okay, faster, because, okay, they need to feed, okay, their animals, okay, somehow. So in the end, okay, the business model, okay, the companies, okay, fail because, okay, customers not happy because it been misunderstood, okay, by the customer, okay, because the customer thought, okay, they can get, okay, uh on that particular day, okay, they can get fast, okay, but unfortunately, okay, they cannot get, okay, at that day, okay. So it be misunderstood, okay, by the customer, okay. And of course, okay, the business model, okay, does not, okay, realistic, okay. So you can be optimistic, okay, but you cannot be like too overconfident and too over optimistic, okay. Like for instance, okay, like your business model, for instance, maybe like at one time, okay, that you can have production of maybe like, okay, 100,000, okay, production, okay, in 1 month. But because, okay, that you are very very optimistic, okay, you're having like very overconfidence, okay, maybe like you create a new business model, and then like instead of 100,000, okay, production, okay, per month, so you put, okay, like 10 millions, okay, production, okay, per month, okay. It looks like very nice, okay, when you present, or you say you can produce, okay, 10 millions, of course, okay, it looks like very good, okay, figures. But do you have what it takes, okay, to produce 10 millions, okay, production? Do you have, okay, the core competency to produce, okay, uh of uh of 10 millions, okay, production per month? Do you have, okay, the customers, okay, support, okay, to fulfill the customers complaint, okay? And then, okay, do you have, okay, what it takes, okay, for the suppliers, okay, to supply the raw materials in order for you to produce, okay, 10 million, okay, production, okay, per month? So in the end, okay, when you cannot like cater all those things, okay, what happened, okay, you cannot fulfill, okay, all those production, and also the customers, okay, needs and want, okay, as well. So maybe we can take a look like some, okay, misunderstanding, okay. So I do not know whether this is a joke, whether this is true, where especially when we have the westerners, okay, when they come to the Asian, okay, countries, especially Southeast Asia, okay, mostly like Southeast Asian, okay, countries, when you go, okay, in every, okay, toilet, okay, we have, okay, pipe here, okay. But the tourists, okay, thought that this is the shower. So I do not know whether this is a joke, or whether, okay, he's really, okay, naive, okay, do not know, okay, that this is a uh like kind of bidet, okay, somehow to wash, okay, wherever, okay, you do your natures, okay, your nature call, okay, somehow, okay. So I do not know, okay, on it. But this is what the concept, of the misunderstanding, misread, okay, of our customer, okay. So don't take it seriously. So I do not know, okay, whether this one, okay, is real, okay, or not, or make a joke, okay. So you decide, okay, later on. Okay, now, okay, we will take a look on the component, okay, of the business model. So before we go, okay, to the diagram, okay, so we take a look, okay, what are the things that you should include in the diagram. So there are four components in the business model. So namely, from the core strategy, the strategic resources, we have partnership, participants or network, and also customers, okay, interface. Okay, so take a look at the first component. Okay, so the first component, under the core strategy, so it describes how the firms compete relatively to its competitors. So there are three things that you need or issues under the core strategy. So first is the business missions. Okay, so when it comes to the business mission, it's more on the statement on describe and how it exists and how the business model is supposed to achieve or to accomplish. So maybe like you guys especially the management students or business student, so all the time you will see the objective, and then what comes after the objective, maybe we have like goals, and then after goals we have the missions, and after that we have the visions. Okay, so to be honest, I believe everyone of you get confused. Even like myself, sometimes I may have like this confusion. So maybe I will try my best to explain the best way in order for you to understand. Because let me if I ask you what is the objective, mission, vision, I believe most of you get like confused because it has like almost like similarity. Okay, so usually in order to have a good understanding, so usually we have the activities. Okay, we have all the activity, business activities, all those things. So under all these activities, right, you need to have like precise or aim. Okay, so that's why we have the objective. Okay, under the activities, must have objective. Okay, it's a specific aim or target towards the goals. Okay, so let's say the objective here is let's say like playing football to score 3 goals. Okay, and then of course you need to have goals. Okay, your aim. Okay, your purpose. Okay, how you going to do that? Okay, and then the missions. Okay, means that goals is not how you going to do that. Missions. Okay, how you going to do that? Okay, so you will have like playing football. Okay, you will have, let's say in the team you will have like a strategy like a combination 2-2-1 perhaps. Okay, I'm not a fan of football so much, so I do not know so much about the strategy, so I just like making it up. Okay, and then like to have like a star players to be placed as the striker or midfield. Okay, that's the mission. Okay, in order to achieve the vision, so means that maybe to win the World Cup. Okay, for instance, so it comes from the activities, the goals, the objective. Okay, so usually it comes together because it has the specific aims within the goals. Okay, and then to achieve the vision, so you need to have the mission. Okay, how you going to do that? Okay, somehow same goes like here, the missions. Okay, how you going to do that? Okay, how you going to achieve, to accomplish? Okay, somehow. So whenever we talk about the business missions, right? Okay, or missions statement. Okay, so you have to understand that it cannot be like too general. Okay, and it cannot be like too narrow. If like it becomes too general, right? Okay, people not so sure. Okay, or customers not really sure what you up to actually. All right, if you make it like so narrow, sometimes the customers may overlook what you doing. Okay, or maybe like sometimes they might not know your product offering, because they are because you are focusing so much or so narrow on your mission statement. So I give you like example. Okay, like Fuji Xerox companies. Okay, Fuji Xerox companies. um most people think they only produce photocopy machine, because they are because of their mission statements. Okay, they emphasize more on the photocopy machine, but for your information, they also have others product like printers, like facsimile machine and others. Okay, office appliances. Okay, device. Okay, for your information. But because of their narrow business mission, so all these devices falls to the competitors such as Hewlett Packard. Okay, somehow because customers didn't see. okay, all this okay offering. So this is what we call in the first place just now on the objective, the blind spot. So means that okay, you emphasize this too much, okay, and you neglected other things, so it becomes the blind spot, so the customer okay cannot see what you're up to, okay, somehow. So on the other hand, if the things like so general, okay, too broad, okay, so the customers okay might not know okay what they up to. Maybe for instance, okay, what I can see like Mi company, Xiaomi okay company. Actually okay at first okay I thought okay they're selling okay okay handphone, okay like budget okay handphone, okay, or affordable okay handphone. But right after that okay I see that they are producing many things, okay, electrical appliances, okay, and then I noticed okay apart the electrical appliances they also okay produce okay stationaries, okay, and then I still say okay stationaries, okay, and right after that they also produce okay kitchenware, okay, kitchenware, chopsticks, okay, spoon, okay, plates, okay, and dining ware, okay, for instance. And then I say, eh, okay, what actually they do? Okay, so I already like get confused. After that, okay, they also okay produce okay the car accessories, okay, and then okay, recently I noticed that at the same time they also okay produce okay sports shoes. Okay, so in conclusion, I do not know what okay Xiaomi okay, is doing. Okay, somehow, but maybe okay for Xiaomi, okay, maybe okay they just emphasize on not like retaining okay, the customers. Okay, in my personal opinion, maybe okay they just like sell in large quantity, and the qualities okay just like on average, okay, so they not emphasize okay so much okay on high okay quality, so on average quality. So whenever okay the customers okay with that, okay, that's a fun, it's just like hit and run okay things, okay, somehow. So maybe okay that is their strategy. But maybe for certain companies, so if you do that, okay, so you don't have any specialization, okay, somehow. But maybe for Xiaomi, maybe they are largest company, so maybe they have okay, their capability. So that's why okay you need to look okay on your business mission, okay, whether it's please avoid becoming narrow or too okay detailed. So in this case, okay, a good business mission, so it should okay fit okay to the customers and also to the employees and also to the business owners okay as well. So some of the example of the business mission okay statement. So like for instance like this okay convenience okay store okay whereby okay you can say that mission of this company and gas is to offer commuters on highway 310 okay competitive gas prices okay at great food. The company will make a healthy profit for owner, okay, you see, for owners, okay, and provide rewarding award for its okay employees, okay, for its okay employees okay as well. Okay, so they emphasize to customers, to employees, and to the business owners okay as well. Same goes okay like this. Okay, so maybe you can read it later. So you can get this from this article, business plans, okay, .com mission okay, statement okay, example. Okay, in order to for you to look more. Okay, so this is how okay you make okay, a mission, a good mission okay statement. So not too narrow, not too broad. Okay, when it comes to the product okay or market scope, okay, we are talking the area that you want to concentrate. Okay, again, it derived from the industry's okay, analysis. So when you have the analysis, so you know your segmentation, the area of your focus. So when you know your focus, so you know okay what product or who's your target okay market, okay, somehow. Okay, so in which okay that you want to focus more. And number three, wait, where's number three? And number three, okay, is the basis for differentiation. So again, whenever okay you have your target market, okay, you have to understand, okay, it's not yet okay your customers. So at the same time, your competitors, okay, might offer almost similar things, okay, like you do. So in this case, okay, so you need to come up with the differentiation, okay, strategy. So maybe okay, we learned okay last week, okay, what we learned on the product differentiation. So we need to have okay heavy advertising, okay, for instance, to make okay your offering, okay, your product okay is different, okay, compare okay to one to another. And maybe okay you need to come up with some novelty okay of your product, or make some innovation, okay, towards your product to make it better, okay, or to make it different, okay, from your competitors, okay, somehow. Okay, so the reason, okay, if the things is become, okay, so similar, so what's the point, okay, for the customers, okay, to get and buy, okay, your product, okay, if they already like comfortable, okay, with your offering, okay, somehow. So just like, okay, like telecommunication company, like insurance, okay, companies, okay, so basically, okay, they all offering, okay, the same, okay, service, which is insurance and telecommunication. So in this case, okay, so you need to come up with some positioning or differentiation, okay, strategy. Okay, it could be from the pricing, it could be from the heavy advertising, and then like it could be from the different features, okay, that you comes out with the product, okay, or the service, okay. In this case, okay, it might, okay, help, okay, to get, okay, or appeal, okay, to your target market or your customers. All right. Right after that, okay, we will take a look on the resources. Okay, so this is more important thing where the investor or lenders, okay, will look at. Okay, so first, okay, we take a look on the core competency. So maybe you will see, okay, that this core competency and strategy asset is similar like the the organizational feasibility. Okay, so if you ever read, if you already read, okay, read, okay, the feasibility analysis under the organizational feasibility analysis, so they have different name. So organizational feasibility analysis, they put management prowess and also strategic resources, but actually, okay, both thing, core competency and strategic asset, is almost similar to resource sufficiency and also management prowess. So take a look on the core competency. Core competency is the resource or the capability that serve as a source of the firm competitive, okay, advantage. Okay, so means that, okay, your capability, your understanding, okay, and it, of course, okay, it derive, okay, from your passion, okay, in doing, okay, the business, okay, as well. So it leads, okay, to the better skill. So when it leads to the better skill, okay, of course, okay, you become competent in what you are doing, okay, actually. Okay, so it's just like myself, okay, I can say, okay, I'm competent, okay, in teaching, okay, this subject compare, okay, to financial, okay, subject. Okay, because why? Because I'm really passionate, okay, about this subject. Okay, and then like I already like been trained, okay, been practicing, okay, teaching or delivering, okay, this subject, okay, for the past, okay, 10 years. So that's why, okay, I become, okay, competent. So that's why, okay, I do not need to look so much, okay, on the slide, okay, somehow. So if you're comparing, okay, I don't say if you're looking on others lecturers that not teaching this subject, okay, and being asked to teach this subject, so maybe you can see they might be looking at on the slide and also the papers, okay, in order to teach you. Like myself, okay, I just look like once a while, what's the point that I need to tap to talk, okay, then I deliver it to you. So this is what is meant by the capability, okay, the core competency. Okay, I'm not saying I'm good, but I can say I'm competent, okay, in delivering, okay, in teaching, okay, this subject, right? And then right after that, on the strategy asset, so we are talking about something that is rare and valuable that companies, okay, have. Okay, so maybe, okay, the competitors, okay, might not have, or maybe competitors still have, but very less competitors have it. But these, okay, strategy, okay, resources or asset, okay, it can lead, okay, to competitive advantage. So it can be the equipment that you have, the strategic location that you have, okay, the branding that you have, okay, just like apples, okay. So apples, okay, they manage, okay, to secure, okay, the branding. Because why? Because they already done, okay, this basis of differentiation. So what kind of basis of differentiation they manage to do? Simple. They do they 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 have the product, okay, they have their own, okay, branding, okay, like smartphone, okay, we don't call it as a phone or smartphone, okay, like Samsung, we call it a Samsung smartphone, but for Apple, okay, we call it as a iPhone. Okay, for notebook, okay, of Apple, we don't call Apple notebook, we call it as a MacBook. Same goes like Apple MP3, we don't call it as MP3, we call it as iPod. So this is what the basis of differentiation is all about. And of course, okay, the branding. manage to get the branding, the pattern, the customer data, highly qualified staff, and other distinctive partnership. So these are the things that lead to the competitive advantage. Okay, right after that, we have partnership, network. Okay, under the partnership, network. Okay, so we're not only rely on suppliers. Okay, at the same time, we are relying on others, key relationship. Just now, when we talk about like Dell's, right? Okay, so of course, Dell have good relationship with the suppliers. Okay, so that's why that supplier can deliver to Dell's to assemble the computer within short period of time. But at the same time, in order to make the operation become smooth, so Dell have relationship with who, okay with UPS, if I'm not mistaken, with UPS and FedEx. So these are the other key relationship. Key relationship that can support the operation, they can support the business as well. Just like when you are doing the online business, you are using the online platform. So of course you get the product from the suppliers. So when you sell things online, and then at the same time when the customers place the order, so you have to look which platform that you're going to use. Means that on the deliveries service, whether you want to use JNT, whether you want to use Post Malaysia, whether you want to use DHL, or maybe you want to use others, couriers, company. So you have to look, which, delivery company or courier company uh, uh, that can serve you, in a fast way to satisfy, the customers, need, somehow. But maybe in the meantime, maybe if you're doing the online business, when it comes to the delivery, maybe you should avoid use GTNT at moment, because they have like certain issue. But maybe they can resolve it later. So it depends on the management, somehow. All right, so this is how on the partnership networks. And maybe like this one, no worry, we will discuss in chapters 14, on type of partnership. We have JV, strategic alliances, consortiums, and also trade association. Maybe we take a look on the last part of the component, whereby under the customer's interface. So it's actually how you're going to communicate or interact with the customers. So whenever you interact or communicate with the customers, right? So first thing first, you have to look on the target market or the target customers. So it's more on the specific group that you want to sell or you want to appeal. So please make sure the target market here is aligned with your market scope, the area that you want to do. So let's say even though you have a good product offering, but you are communicating with the wrong customers, or wrong target audience, right? So in the end, the product will not, or service will not become success. So it need to be aligned, the target market and the product. So just like uh like like product, maybe like I don't know, maybe like handbag, luxury handbag. So maybe like for most female, they like handbag. But you have to look, maybe on the premium price of handbag or luxury handbag that cost 20-30,000. So if you are looking on the low income group, yes, they might like the handbag, but they might not buy the handbag. So means that it doesn't fit the purpose. So you need to appeal to the right target audience, so that they will go and buy or get your product. And at the same time, apart then the target market, so you need to know how to service your customers, fulfillment and support. When it comes to the fulfillment and support, right, you have to look before the sales, during the sales, and after the sales. So that's what we call as fulfillment and support. How you going to service the customers. So what we can see, especially like in Malaysia, most service, they're good before the sales, and during the sales. But unfortunately, after the sales, most companies, especially like Malaysian company, they're not masters at it. When it comes to the customers complaint and so on, and so forth. I don't say they do not know how to handle the customers, but somehow the professionalism is very very less. They make the customers wait for many days. So it's not good for the business somehow. So I can see that like some companies, especially international company, I don't say all international company are good, but I can say like most of them they are really good at fulfilling and support. They are very sensitive to the customers inquiry and complaints. So this makes customer want to get their product and the service more. And last but not least, on the pricing structure. So again, it must be aligned with your target market, and also with your product offering. So if you're targeting to the higher income group, let's say like T20 and above, so of course you can always putting on the perception based pricing, whereby you can mark up the price from mark up the price higher compared to the cost based pricing. Cost based pricing, so you just mark up the price from its costing. But on the perception based pricing, so means that that you are looking forward to the prestige of the product, the brand of the product, that makes that can boost self esteem to your target market. Let's say on the shoes or handbag. So sometimes people when they buy branded goods or pricey product, right? Sometimes uh I don't say all, sometimes it can increase the confidence or self esteem of the people who use that product. Some, I don't say all. So that's why that why you need to sell at a higher price. Because you are targeting to that particular higher income group. So so that's it for the four components. So before we end the session, so we need to look on how to comes out with the diagram. Any question before I start with the diagram. So if no more, so maybe we can take a look on how to comes out with the diagram of the business model. Mm. So in this diagram, I'll just emphasize on the 9 block of business model, because this is the model that I learned, most of the time, and of course, in your business, assignment also, it's stated in the course plan that you have to comes out with the 9 block of business model. Why it's not appear? Just hold on, yeah. I believe you guys can see the Microsoft Word here, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So this is how you going to prepare the business model. Remember it's a diagram. So please when you prepare your business proposal, when comes to the business model part, I want to see the diagram, not only the explanation. I want to see the diagram. So take a look on how you need to come up with the diagram. So maybe on my previous recent tutorial, they already have a look on how to come up with the diagram. So maybe I will have different product offering in order for them in my class not to feel boring. So of course first you have to put okay the title of the business, oops, model. Okay, guys, okay, please make sure okay you have the correct okay spelling, because I do not know most of the time, when you spell okay business model, right? Okay, I do not know why you call it as business model. Okay, you put MODAL. Okay, so it's actually business model, yeah. Model, is actually not having any meaning. Okay, it's actually a bahasa. Modal means capital. Okay, so we are not talking about capital. We are talking about the model. Okay, the figures. Okay, so I hope okay you clear. Okay, on it. All right. So business model. Okay, and of course, you not put okay the title of business model. So of course you need to specify okay your product, okay, or your offering. So in this case or in my previous okay, class, okay, I mentioned about the iPhone, okay, iPhone 13, okay, for instance. But maybe okay in this class, maybe okay selling burgers, okay, so selling burgers. So like I say, okay, it doesn't have any standard format, so you can make it like very interactive, okay, design, so that okay people will have okay the interest to look at your business model. So maybe okay in this case, I made a business model selling burgers that looks like burgers. Okay, the diagram that looks like burgers. As long as it has the 9 block okay of business model or 9 quadrants. Okay, so you see okay almost like burgers, right? Okay, almost. So maybe okay why we call 9 block, okay, because it has okay the 9 quadrants here. All right. Okay, almost look like burgers. Okay, now I'm hungry because yesterday I had class at 9 because I had to make replacement. So I'm not well. Okay, afternoon yesterday. After that, I went to sleep. Now I feel very hungry. Now I look at burgers. Now feel much more hungry. Okay, so you see, okay, so it almost looks like burgers lah. Okay, roughly lah. Okay, so it has the 9 quadrant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so of course okay when you are selling burgers, right? Okay, so you need to have like not okay putting only the business model. So sometimes okay in the business model you don't put it, okay, but for the academic purpose, so because I want to illustrate you, so that's why I put business model. But whenever you want to put in your assignment, you do not need to put okay the name of business model because people know this is a business model. So what you need to put okay the title okay of your specific title of your business model. So here okay you are selling burgers, so you need to come up with the unique name. Okay, so you cannot put okay burgers, okay, that is very common. Okay, because okay very common, so it's not, it doesn't have any differentiation. Okay, so remember just now the component, just now you have to make basis for differentiation. So here burgers, okay, what kind of name okay that you want to give for these burgers? So what is the happy burgers? Anyone? Happy burgers? Anyone you know? Okay, of course it's Bergambira. Lame. Okay, so you put Bergambira. Okay, Bergambira's burgers. Okay, so if you know, okay, like bahasa, like this kind of like uh, okay, like lame, okay, Malay joke, okay, what burgers is happy burgers? Bergambira. Okay, somehow. Okay, so this is one kind of example, like specific name. Okay, so you have the specific name that people okay will notice it. Bergambiras, okay, burgers. Okay, okay. So under this K9, okay, um, components, right? Okay, what you need to include, okay, first, okay, is the value. Okay, okay. Who's coming this class? Okay, value. proposition. Yes? Any question? Okay, and then okay, from value proposition we have, yes, anything? Value proposition we have okay, channel, and then we have okay, segment. Segment is the customer's target, yeah, or target customers, yeah, customer segment, and then we have okay, relationship, customers relationship, yeah. Okay, please bear in mind whenever you make a diagram, right, you do not need to put everything, yeah. Okay, you do not need to put everything. Okay, so you just put the point. Because why? Because you just want to show okay the audience okay how your business, how you going okay, to compete okay roughly. Okay, and then right after that okay, when people or readers or the lenders want to know, so that's why okay you have the elaboration okay from the diagram. Okay, so that's why okay you need okay to have okay the diagram okay in order for you to explain it okay much detail. So that's why like some student okay they don't put the diagram, so how you going okay, to explain. Okay, so it's not like very very clear. Okay, so you just put point okay, and then another okay paragraph okay you have to explain okay how you going okay, to go about. Okay, and some people okay when they see okay the business model like this, so basically about like 60-70% okay they already know, oh you're selling burgers, so this is what okay you can offer okay to the market. Okay, maybe like some of the features okay they need to know more. Okay, so that's why okay they read or they listen to your presentation or further explanation in your presentation. Okay, on the left corner, okay, so maybe you can consider on the resources, key resources. Okay, and then activities. Okay, so we have 20 more minutes, so I hope I can still have time okay to explain it. Okay, and then we have partnership participant. Okay, when we talk partnership participants, right, we are not into business partners, yeah, or co-founders, yeah. We are referring okay to partnership participants like suppliers, okay, or others, okay, key partnership, okay, that can support okay your business, okay. Okay, not we are not emphasized on your co-founders. Okay, that's different thing. Okay, and the bottom here, okay, we have costs, and also we have revenue stream. All right. So what's up on the burger bureaus? Okay, burgers. Okay, so first on the value proposition. So when we talk about the value proposition, right? Okay, we are talking about the benefit of your customers here. Okay, your customer will get okay when buying your burger beers. Okay, burgers. So we are talking about your burgers, not others' burgers. So you cannot like generalize okay the statement of the value proposition. So you need to emphasize on your product offering, which is burger beers, burgers. So maybe okay in this case, okay, so again, where you want to sell the burgers. Okay, so maybe you are targeting to B40 group. Okay. So maybe you remember B40, F40, T20. So if you're not so sure, please refer back okay on that okay segment. So we are talking about targeting to B40 groups. Okay. So B40 is okay. What benefit okay that the B40 will get? So maybe we can say burgers. Okay. So maybe we can say okay 5 stars at street price. Have you heard that this phrase before? Okay, so you eat like five-star restaurant, but you pay like street price. Okay, okay. So the taste, the things, like 5 stars. Okay, but you pay at the lower price. Okay, so that is the value proposition. Okay, maybe like others burgers, they sell cheap price, but it's not like 5 stars. Service, or maybe 5 stars presentation. So maybe the presentations of the burger, the packaging of the burgers, that makes it look like very very luxury, but it's not expensive after all. So that's why we call it as a street price. Okay, that is the value that you can give. Differentiation already. So that's why people want or would like to appeal. And at the same time, you can say that apart than that, so you have your homemade patty. Okay, you know patty, not potty. Potty. Okay, you go to toilet thing. Patty means that you make your own burgers. Okay, so of course you say the taste authentic. Okay, so this is how you do talking about your burgers. You tell a good things about your burgers, and maybe if you have more things on the value to the customer, you can list it down. All right. Okay, so let me take a look whether you have questions. Like sometimes you have question in the chat box. I need to check. Okay, no questions. Okay, good. Okay, so far you guys can follow me. Okay, so on the value. Okay, so the benefit of the customers. Okay, that can have. So what is that? Okay. Okay, so now, so maybe we can take a look on either channel or segment or relationship. Okay, so guys, please bear in mind that it doesn't mean that you have to put channel here, or segment here. Okay, you can put either way as long as you have all these component. You can put channel down here, you can put relationship here, you can put segment either here or here. Okay, so it's no problem. Okay, after all, you do not need to have the sequence. Okay, so let's talk on the customers segment. Okay, customer segment. Okay, so where you going to have the business? Okay, so maybe I don't know, maybe like in KL, in B40 area, B40 area, maybe I don't know, maybe like Kampung Medan, or maybe Kerinci. Okay, Kerinci. Okay, sorry, the writing terrible. Okay, and then okay, who's you targeting to? Okay, you know, the area that you want to have the business, the area who's going to buy it. Okay, maybe students. Okay, university students. Okay, because Kampung Medan, Kerinci. Okay, we have universities there. Okay, I was study there. Okay, last time in University Malaya. So we have UM students who stay in a Kampung Medan and Kerinci area. Okay, in flat area. Okay, and then UM students. Okay, I don't have space to write. Okay, so I just talk. Okay, so that's why you have to be alert. Okay, and then the residents. Okay, and then you have to put what kind of resident they will buy it. Okay, so you cannot like generalize the resident only. So you have to put the resident. So maybe you can say that residents that because you operate, let's say you operate on night. Okay, so the residents that just come back, okay, from work, okay, especially a night shift, okay, for instance. So you have to list down, okay, the factory operators, or maybe those who just finished the night shift, all those things. Okay, so you cannot just put or generalization, because when you put generalization, okay, it doesn't reflect, okay, the specific group that you want to appeal. Okay, so you need to make sure, okay, that you have, okay, precise or specific group, okay, that you want to sell. Okay, so this is the segment for instance, okay, the customers, okay, group. Okay, and please bear in mind, you do not need to list all list of customers, because when you put list all list, okay, of customer, it doesn't reflect on the target group. Okay, so means that you are still generalizing it. So you have to be precise on the specific group that you want to appeal. And then, okay, how you going to sell, okay, your product? Okay, so since that you're having, okay, burger beerers, so maybe, okay, instead of stall, maybe you are using this kind of this kind of day. Okay, we are using like food truck concept. Okay, food truck. Okay, so let's say you have 5 food trucks. Okay, FT is food truck, yeah, not feeder, food truck. Okay, 5 food truck. Okay, so you have to locate, okay, which area, okay, in that particular in this area, whether in Kampung Medan, Kranji, and so on. So you have to locate, okay, where you want to place, okay, this food truck. Okay, support specific. Okay, so this comes in the explanation. So let's say food truck, 5 food truck, and then, okay, whenever, okay, the audience see 5 food truck, okay, and then where you want to put it. So that's why, okay, you have the elaboration down here. Okay, 5 food truck. Okay, and then channel. What else? Okay, how you going to sell? Okay, it. Okay, maybe, okay, you use, okay, the social media, Facebook or IG. Okay, so let's say, okay, again, you need to know, okay, why you need to use Facebook or IG. Again, you have to look, okay, your customer segment. Okay, okay, your customers group. Okay, so different customers group, they have different preference, okay, towards the social media for your information. Right, so I do not know, maybe like in Kampung Medan, okay, so it has like students, university students, maybe student maybe use, okay, Facebook or IG, or maybe sometimes they use others platform like TikTok. Okay, I put TikTok, for instance. But maybe again on the residents, like old people, okay, maybe they don't use, okay, TikTok, maybe they use, okay, Facebook, okay, or IG. So maybe, okay, you can use, okay, this platform, okay, as well. So means that, okay, you are covering, okay, all these group. Okay. So let's say, okay, all these group, okay, very seldom, okay, use, or maybe like not of them, okay, use, okay, WeChat. So you don't put WeChat, because why? It doesn't fit the purpose. Because why? Because, okay, who will look or see, okay, because you are promoting to wrong target group. So that's why, okay, you need to know, okay, which target group that you are appealing. So let's say like this group, they don't watch, okay, they don't use, okay, WeChat. So there's no point, okay, for you to put WeChat. So you have to put, okay, the platform that they use, okay, most of the time. Okay, other than that, okay, on the channel, okay, maybe, okay, you can have apart than this, maybe you have, okay, your, okay, permanent store. Okay, I put P here, permanent store. Okay, so this is example, yeah. Okay, I'm not like telling this is must, it must. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you understand the concept. So let's say, okay, 3, okay, channel of distribution. Okay, so we done, okay, on that. So how about on the relationship? Okay, relationship here, okay, we are referring, okay, to the customers, okay, relationship. Okay, so we still have 5 more minutes. Okay, so for those, okay, let's say like after this, okay, you have class. Okay, no worry, you can leave the session. So I will try, okay, to finish it. Okay, about after that. Okay, and then you can take a look, okay, on the recorded, okay, session, okay, later. Yeah, because I think, okay, I still need little time, okay, to finish, okay, all this explanation. Okay, okay, on the relationship, customer relationship. Okay, so you can always use, okay, social media again, Facebook, IG, or maybe TikTok. Right. So maybe you wonder, okay, why, okay, channel, okay, use this social media like Facebook, IG, and TikTok. Why relationship also you can use, okay, Facebook, IG, okay, and TikTok, because you have to understand these social media have, okay, different, okay, roles, okay, and function. At one point, okay, they can use, okay, as the promotion, okay, tools. Okay, at one, okay, roles, okay, point, okay, they can become, okay, your customers, okay, service, okay, as well. So that's why, like, sometimes, okay, whenever you the customer have inquiries, they can always, okay, PM or messaging, okay, through or DM, okay, through this, okay, social media. TikTok, I'm not so sure, okay, how, okay, because I never use, okay, TikTok, but let's say like Facebook and IG, you can do the messaging and also, okay, DM, okay, on inquiries, okay, or maybe, okay, complaints, okay. So this is how, okay, you build, okay, or communicate with your customers, okay. At the same time, okay, the relationship, maybe you give like promotions, okay, uh like voucher, okay, like vouchers. So let's say after 10 purchase, okay, you are eligible like one free burger, for instance. Okay, because you know, right, okay, like Malaysian, right, okay, even like myself, okay, wherever people give free things, okay, we are so excited even though we are not, okay, use it, okay, somehow. So most of the time, like, let's say when I buy thing and then they give me voucher, I feel like so excited, but I never use, okay, that voucher. I don't know, okay, Malaysian style, okay, everything is free, okay, it's good. Okay, free voucher, okay, free burgers, but I think like free vouchers, like free burgers, okay, people can really like, okay, after like 10 purchases, or maybe, okay, like, okay, so why, okay, you don't use email, okay, because, okay, it's not very suitable, okay, in my opinion, okay, because it's kind of because you are targeting, okay, to T20, because you're not, okay, like building like long term, okay, relationship, okay, 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 long term relationship, because, okay, people go and buy and eat, okay, only. Okay, so you're not selling like iPhone, you're not selling like computers, okay, and so on. Okay, so maybe you give the voucher, okay, and then maybe we say the customer service, okay, tip top customer service, okay, just like a Starbucks, okay, whereby like I mentioned to you last time, they know, okay, what your preference during morning, okay, and afternoon in certain Starbucks, okay, outlet. So in this case, the burger sellers, okay, knows, okay, who's the customers, okay, personally. Okay, so they know, okay, bawang lebih, salad lebih, all those things. Okay, so without, okay, telling it. So that's why, okay, people love, okay, to get, okay, buy, okay, your burgers. Okay, the customs, okay, service, custom made, okay, service. Okay, so this is the relationship, right? Okay, maybe I just need to turn off this Bluetooth. All right. So right after that, okay, we
Sir, we can't hear you. I think you're
Sir, we
muted.
can't hear you. I think you're muted.
No, sir.
Test, test. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Since when that you couldn't hear me? How long? Very very long.
Few minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, okay. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize. Okay. I do not know what's wrong. Okay. With the system. Okay, but maybe okay. Here. Okay, you can see. Okay. Maybe you can't hear this part, right? On the relationship. Okay. Maybe this part. Okay. You can you hear this part. You hear maybe this part because about like 2 minutes, right? Okay. So maybe anything that you want to add or ask? Which part okay that you miss? Because I need to make sure that you guys okay really understand this part relationship that you didn't hear me.
I think it's from the resources.
Oh, resources. Okay, thank God. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so luckily okay this one okay. So on the resources we are talking on the resources that you have that your competitors do not have. Okay, so in this case, so just now, okay, you channelize okay through food truck, okay, and then you have 5 food truck. So your resources here now, you have okay 5 food truck, okay, and your competitors okay do not have it. So it gives the competitive advantage to you, okay, the resources, okay, because what? Because usually okay people will see okay the outstanding thing okay about your companies, okay. After that, okay, since that okay you say okay homemade recipes, okay, you can mention as SR, okay, secret recipe lah, okay, not the cake company, so you put okay secret ingredient, okay, secret recipe, all right. And then you can say okay that you can easily get the resources okay from the suppliers, okay, or maybe you can say that uh okay cheap supplies, okay, you can get from the cheap supplies and few other things okay that it give okay beneficial okay for your companies, okay, the resources that you have okay that others okay don't have, okay. And then maybe the skillful okay workers, all those things, okay, the skillful workers okay to prepare okay, the burgers, because since that okay everyone okay would like okay, to go and buy your burgers, so you need to have okay skillful workers to deliver the burger in a fast pace. After that, okay activities, okay, what is your main activities? Okay, making burgers, making patties lah, okay, making patties, okay, or burgers, okay, and then okay maybe okay do the preparation, okay, burger preparation, all the burgers preparation thing, okay, others related okay with burgers making, okay. So why not okay like yesterday in class, maybe you wonder like some student okay in my class okay say okay why not okay R&D, because you selling burgers, so you don't need so much okay on the R&D lah, okay. So basically you much focus on burger making okay process, okay. So this is your main activities, okay. So since that okay you make your own patties, others food store they just take from Ramly Burger or others okay burgers companies okay for the patties, but you are the one who make your own homemade okay patties. On the partnership, okay, you can say okay suppliers, okay, suppliers, okay. So since that okay you make your own patties, right? So you no longer okay take okay from the Ramly Burger or others okay burgers okay patties. So in this case okay you need to deal with whom? With the meat supplier, okay, meat suppliers, okay, whether it's beef, whether it's chicken. So maybe okay, you don't go and buy from the Tesco because maybe okay, you feel okay, it's much expensive. You get okay from direct okay, suppliers okay, that can give much okay, cheaper price. Okay, so you have to list how many suppliers, and then okay, apart then meat and beef okay, supplier okay, you can also okay, deal okay, with the another suppliers okay, like bun suppliers. Okay, you have to list down, and then the veggie, because burgers requires veggie. Okay, so you have to put okay, veggie suppliers. Okay, and then okay, apart than that okay, gas. Okay, because you require gas okay, for you okay, to cook. Okay, gas suppliers and others okay, suppliers okay, as well. You see, even though you're selling burgers, okay, so you are actually dealing with many parties. So that's why okay, I don't expect you in your assignment okay, to look for medium sized company or largest company, because okay, there are so many suppliers that you need to look at. Even like these burgers companies, they already have okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 okay, or maybe like more okay, suppliers. So how are you going okay, to do okay, with limited time? Okay, so other than that okay, partnership, apart than suppliers okay, other key partnership that can support. Okay, of course okay, food deliveries company. Okay, maybe like food panda. Okay, maybe like grab food and others okay, food deliveries okay, companies okay, that help okay, to deliver to your customers. Okay, so either they walk in, and then maybe okay, customers would like it to orders. Okay, so food delivery. So this is a kind of example of suppliers and other key partnership. Of course okay, when it comes to the cost stream and revenue stream, okay, cost okay, is the okay, patty making, patty patty preparation cost. Okay, and other burger prepare preparation cost. Okay, so we are talking about the main cost, yeah, for your burgers preparation. Okay, so in this case okay, I just put okay, like patties preparation. Okay, so that is your main cost, and also others okay, burgers preparation like the veggie, the bun. Okay, and few others okay, like sauce, all those things. Okay, that is your main cost, and maybe okay, the employees okay, as well. All right, so that is your main cost. So we are talking about main cost. On the revenue, okay, so how you go obtain okay, your sales. Okay, maybe through food delivery, for instance. Okay, and then walk in customers. Okay, what else? Okay, apart than that, okay, maybe you can through okay, advertising from Facebook for social media. Okay, or maybe okay, through somehow like maybe like word of mouth. Okay, or viral. Okay, through viral, because like sometimes okay, like this time okay, like Malaysia like to viral thing. Okay, especially like foods. Okay, so where there's one place okay, we have okay, nice food. Okay, people start to viral. Okay, so that is the powerful of viral. So last time we have word of mouth, but now okay, this one is much more powerful, viral. So this is how okay, you obtain okay, your sales or generate okay, your sales. So this is what I want to see in your okay, business okay, model. Okay, clear, right? Okay, on this. Okay, of course okay, you need to make it nicely. Okay, because business model is a diagram. Okay, and then you have to show okay, to the audience okay, how it looks like. So when you show okay, to people, so you have to make sure that the thing that you show okay, is very very okay, attractive. Okay, somehow. Okay, So this is nothing. So this is the product, okay, self-issue, okay, business model. And of course, okay, the last but not least, okay, it's very powerful or useful, okay, for business, okay, to look at itself in the holistic manner and understand that it must construct an effective business model to be so successful. Okay, so everyone, okay, that does business with the firm, from its customers to partners, okay, does on voluntarily basis. So for instance, okay, like the partnership participants, okay, the suppliers, okay, somehow not, it's not like voluntary basis. It depends on their capability, okay, whether they can deliver, okay, to you or not, especially on the suppliers. So let's say if you demand, okay, more, okay, from the suppliers, okay, it depends on the supplier whether they will commit, okay, or not. If they say they cannot commit, you can't do, okay, anything. Maybe you can consider on others, okay, suppliers. So it must be supported by every, okay, element. Okay, as a result, a firm must motivate its customers and its partner to play along, okay, as well. Okay, close attention to each, okay, of the primary elements of the or a firm business model is essential, okay, of a business ventures, okay, success. So means that, okay, you have to pay close, okay, attention, okay, all these, okay, element, okay, that I show you, okay, just now. Okay, because if it's not supported, okay, by one and another, let's say on the suppliers. So since that you make, okay, your homemade, okay, patties, so let's say, okay, this the meat supplier or beef supplier, okay, cannot, okay, fulfill, okay, your demand or your requirement, okay. So I don't think that you can prepare, okay, the patties, okay, or good patties or high quality patties. Okay, so you need to make sure that the suppliers, okay, at the same time can supply, okay, all these, okay, supplies, okay, like beef and meat, okay, and chicken, and at the same time supply, okay, the quality beef, okay, and chicken, okay, as well, so that, okay, people, the customers, okay, here will be happy, okay, with your product, okay, offering. So that's why, okay, say, okay, close attention to each primary elements of a firm business model is essential, okay, for the uh, new ventures or business, okay, ventures, okay, success. Okay, so maybe, okay, we done, okay, until today. Is there any question, okay, before we end, okay, our sessions, okay, today? So I hope, okay, you have clear understanding what the business model, okay, all about, yeah. So if you don't have anything more, okay, so please sign in, okay, your attendance, okay, in the chat box. All right. And then I'll be seeing you, okay, next week, okay, for next, okay, lecture. So next lecture, okay, we will be discussing on the third stage, okay, of entrepreneur's process, whereby, so we have done, okay, on the second stage, okay, on the developing on the good, okay, business ideas. So now we move on to on the execute, okay, on the ideas, okay, into fully functioning firms. So we going to learn, okay, from the ethical and legal aspect, okay, and then the assessing financial viability, new ventures team, okay, and also getting funding, okay, and financing, okay, next coming, okay, stage. Okay, so I think, okay, that's it, okay, for today. Since that, okay, you don't have any more, so I
Mr.
will.
Andy,
Yes, yes. Any question?
sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. It's okay.
Uh, I would like to ask that by doing the 9 blocks diagram that you have shown just now,
Yeah.
I think that we are doing SME, so we can't really get the complete informations. So by doing the 9 blocks diagram, we need to write ourselves.
Okay, so like I emphasize, okay, to other students, okay, it's okay, okay, if you couldn't get, okay, all the information. To be honest with you, right, okay, whenever, okay, we do the business, right, okay, when we learn theoretically, so it looks like, okay, everything, okay, must be there, but eventually, okay, when you do, okay, actual, okay, business, okay, when you go outside, okay, it's very very difficult, okay, to get, okay, all the information. So you just, okay, use, okay, what information that you gain, and the rest, okay, is up to you, okay, not up to you, like, so it based on your critical, okay, evaluation, okay, on how, okay, to go about, okay, the projection, all those things, okay, as long as it's realistic. Because why? Because this is more on the forecasting, okay, so you just like projecting. So let's say when you manage, okay, to do that, so let's say, okay, you already like start, okay, doing the business, and you get, okay, the real outcome, then you start to compare with the projection and then with the actual. and then you will get the variance, and then you will take a look. So why okay this thing different? So from there, okay, it will help to improve you in the future. So this is how okay it works. Okay, actually you do not need actually to obtain all the information, because okay, we understand okay the limitation of the resources, okay, and others, okay, information, okay, as well. No worry. Okay,
All
no
right.
such thing, no such thing that you can obtain all the information. Okay, so I think okay that's it for today. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll be seeing you okay next week. Okay, have a nice day, have a nice weekend. Okay, take good care, okay, of yourself, and be safe. Okay, bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye.